Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan, and welcome to week number 63 of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Now hopefully you guys will enjoy the mods that I've picked out for this week. Starting off at our number 5 spot, we have the Warglaive of Azzinoth, the Twin Blades of Azzinoth. Now basically what this mod does is it adds 2 brand new weapons into the game called the Twin Blades of Azzinoth. They're very easy to craft, and you need to craft them at the Skyforge under the Daedric Smithing category. You're going to need the Daedric Smithing perk as well to actually craft these. Now what you're going to need to craft them is an ebony ingot, some dragon scales, a flawless emerald, and some gold ingots. And you'll be able to craft both of these weapons, which when held in both hands makes your character look insane. They're very big weapons, and they're both double-sided as well. And running around and swinging them, as you can see, that's what I'm doing here at the Robber's Gorge. I'm just slaying through these bandits, and this sword looks absolutely amazing. I love the green tint that they put on it. It's like a little enchanted magical spell that automatically comes on the weapon after you craft it at the Skyforge. So that means you can't actually enchant it, but you can upgrade it. But if you improve it at the grindstones and you have a pretty high smithing skill, then you're definitely going to be able to mow through a whole bunch of people with this mod and look like a badass while you're doing it. So that's why it comes in at our number 5 spot, so I'd recommend giving this mod a try. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have Harborside, the Solitude Bridge home. It is in a very interesting location. As you can see, as I move to the left here, there's a little dock area by Solitude, and we can walk down here, and there's the house right there. You don't have to go through any doors. There's no loading screens at all. You can just come straight into your house, close the door, and you'll be able to be on your way and actually store all of your goods in here. They're all safe storage, and the mod page reads, Harborside is a no-load doors player home built into the bridge over the Solitude Docks. It features typical player home amenities, is follower-friendly, and compatible with most mods that edit the Solitude Docks area. All windows and doors can be opened and closed freely, let the sea breeze in, or lock up to weather a storm. Watch the waves go by while waiting for your ship to arrive, scout your next mark for plundering, or manage imperial trade in style. Harborside is a unique home for many types of characters. Now you guys know I like my player home mods, and this one is pretty good because everything is just jammed together and it's only like one room and you don't have to go through any loading screens at all, which I've never actually seen before in a player home mod. And as we walk around the house, you have your alchemy lab, you have an enchanter, you also have, a bed to sleep in obviously, some book storage, some alchemy storage as well, along with cooking arrangements, and you can also turn the lights on and off in your house. As you can see, I showed you that before. And you also have a great view of the docks. Coming outside and just looking out into the Solitude Docks is a great addition to this player home mod, and it's a great view, and that's why it comes in at our number 4 spot, so I'd recommend giving it a try. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have Tactical Valtheim. Now the mod page reads, Valtheim sits at a natural choke point, so it only makes sense to see themselves reimagined as a fully functioning border fort. Make your way through the maze of fortifications and towers, find new lore-friendly books, weapons, and armors. Be warned though, the bandits who inhabit Valtheim are no longer pushovers. This is a fortified keep with a garrison and prime defensive real estate. Now this isn't just an upgrade of a fort that was already in the game, there's actually a claiming method that goes. Now for claiming Valtheim, you can claim it for either Whiterun or the Stormcloaks. Since it's on the border between the two, you should control access between both holds. Claiming Valtheim Keep for either faction will result in Valtheim being garrisoned by that faction instead of bandits. It'll add a generic blacksmith, buy a new forge, and grant you access to the quarters at the top of the northern tower as a small player home with a minor gold reward. The quarters will be renovated after claiming the fort. I just think that is an amazing thing to add into the game where you can actually choose what faction you want it to be from. Say you side with the Stormcloaks at the beginning of the game. Whenever you stumble across this and you clear it, you'll be able to go to the Stormcloaks and actually claim this and have people from the Stormcloaks come here and be able to sell you stuff and be able to actually have like a little camp here for Stormcloaks. But if you choose the Whiterun side, it's the exact same. If you chose the Whiterun side at the beginning of the game, that means you're going to be wanting to play with the Whiterun side. So you can side with Whiterun, and then people from Whiterun will come to the camp and be able to sell you goods and, make you items and stuff. And you also have a player home at the top. So it's a win-win all around. So that's why it definitely comes in at our number 3 spot. So I'd recommend giving this mod a try. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have the Solitude Docks. The city of Solitude now has a port befitting its status as the capital of the province. Come visit and see its sights for yourself. There's shops, a tavern, a temple of Mara, street vendors, new villagers going about their routines, and of course, actual docks, bustling with the life and the industry that you would expect. To protect the waters and oversee the safety of all of this new life, a watchtower has been erected across the way. Well worth having a look around. A modest but beautiful new player home also awaits, equipped with all the amenities that you require. So I think this mod is pretty much needed because Solitude is one of the richest cities in Skyrim, and, you know, the docks, you would think that they'd be flooded with merchants and, you know, people trying to get into the city. That's just what this mod does. It adds docks into the game. There's giant ships that come in, and then there's people everywhere. It just feels like a whole new town, and then you can travel up to Solitude, and there's even a bigger town there. So it actually feels like the capital of the province now, and that is definitely why it comes in at our number 2 spot, because it just fits so well and it looks so natural. It doesn't even feel like it's a mod. It just feels like it was in the game from the start, and that's what I love about mods and mod creators. They're actually able to make it look like it was in the game and not actually add it in later. So like I said, that's why it earns its spot at number 2, and I'd strongly recommend downloading it. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have Ayane, a unique player home. Now, this player home is located right next to the Dragon Bridge. You can find a map marker of Ayane there, and it's a unique map marker as well, so it's very easy to find. Now, the house has the following: a main room with a fish tank that has 3 fish, which I think is amazing. I've never seen anything like that before. There's a master bedroom, a children's bedroom, a secret room, a kitchen. The windows in the home have curtains. Behind the home, there's a playground set for children with a slide and swings, and a big beautiful tree with a swing as well. Down the hill beside the home will be your docks. There you can have a view of the waterfalls of Dragon Bridge, and there's also beautiful sakura trees out front. Now, as always, I'm going to be giving you guys a full tour of the entire house, so let's begin. Now, in the secret room of this house, you can find a spell tome that, once casted, will give you a message. And here's what the message says.
I'm the mod author in spirit form. It is nice to finally see you. You look, well, nice. I am just messing with you. You look fantastic. So beautiful. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you being here and that I love you. This home will be the last one I have out. At least for Skyrim. I am not sure what I am going to do now. Who knows though? You may see me in West Virginia. I hope you have wonderful memories in this home. Thank you so much, player. I hope you have a beautiful day. I will see you again when the time is right. Bye-bye.
So as you can see, this is a very in-depth player home, and it looks like it took ages to make, and it looks like so much hard work was put into it. And that's what I love to see in house mods, because house mods are pretty much the most important thing in the game, because it's your house, it's where you live, it's where you spend a lot of your time, and it's where you craft a lot of items, and it's where you spend a lot of time storing, and you just want it to look nice for your character, depending on what type of character you're playing as, and what type of role you're playing in your playthrough. So that's definitely why it comes in at our number 1 spot, so I strongly recommend downloading it. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the Top 5 Skyrim Mods of the Week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any mods you'd like me to cover in future Top 5 Mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions through there as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later.